Alright, let's get back rocking and rolling here. Just tell me that you love me. Alright, let's do it. Let's do some scrapping. Scrappy McScrappy. Let's go to it. Watch me speed scrap this sucker. Can't get those. Speed scrapping. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, everybody. What's the best area for getting loot? Oh, all over is the best area. If you want to get aluminum, there's really nice places for aluminum. There's really nice areas for getting all sorts of stuff from various instances. Now, if you're talking about what has the most resources out of all the settlements, well, that would, of course, be Vault 88. Is now hands down the largest area for getting resources. Though Spectacle Island is pretty high up there. Tons and tons of wood from Spectacle Island. If you're talking about settlements. If you're talking about regular instances, there are plenty all over the wasteland for various things. Now you're going to see that I'm going to take everything out of here. I don't leave anything. I don't leave anything. It's a waste of time just having this stuff laying around when I could have a whole bunch of nice resources. And I've been meaning to get around to scrapping all of this. But now that I'm here, we're going to get it done. Another way to get lots of resources, of course, unlock all of your various settlements. Unlock all of those. And once you do, you can then scrap all this stuff. I've already had a bed there. Already had a bed. That's cool, a little divider. Oh, by the way, there's actually a specific name for these, by the way. Those little things they use like at red carpets and whatnot. Those are called stanchions, in case you didn't know that. But now you do. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose and scrap. Hey, Peanut Marbles! Thanks for hanging out on the stream. What console is this on? This is PC. Having a good time on PC. Kismet, where's the best place for supplies? Answer that question. Hey, want to hear a joke, you guys? As long as it's PG-13. Kismet, have you been to the Yangtze or vault-tec HQ? I sure have. I think. I can't remember. I can't remember in this playthrough. So, kids, what have you been doing tonight? I've been, of course, having a smile on my face all night long. Because after a year of having this goal, I have finally achieved it. And, of course, it's just the beginning. Boom! I became a proud partner of Curse Union for Gamers, the only network I applied to, the only network I would partner with, and they are awesome. I call them the Athenes Network because they actually listened to Athene and said, you know what, stop screwing people over and do right by gamers. If you want to check that out, Mayor Dave is throwing the link from time to time in the chat. So yes, that is my awesome news for today. Of course, I became a proud partner of the Curse Union for Gamers. So now I feel like I'm a pro gamer now, right? That's how you transition between being just learning or just wanting to be a professional at something and then transitioning when someone pays you to do it, or if you become part of a larger network like I am now, part of a gaming network. I feel that I am now a pro gamer, and I will then have that mindset that that is what I want to do, that is what I want to work on. Right? And that's what you got to do when you're transitioning between going to school and learning about something, and then when someone pays you, gives you the money and says, look, I want you to design this thing for me, right? Boom, you're a graphic designer. I want you to write me a story. Boom, you're a writer, right? I got a patient over here. He's got a cold. He needs some help. Boom, you're a doctor. Of course, you want to study. When the doctor one, you want to study a lot for that one first. You want to be a good doctor. Not like some of the doctors that I got. I got some bad doctors. Bad doctors, but screw those doctors. I decided I'm going to take care of it myself and get out there and work on my health, and I have lost 35 pounds. I feel so much better. So much better. I've been getting to the gym, working out, looking good, feeling good. All that kind of stuff. I'm not taking my power back. I'm taking my power back from them doctors. And everybody else. Don't give away your power when it comes to your money, and don't give away your power when it comes to your health. Those are probably my best suggestions. How you doing, kids? Doing good, Iron Chef. How you doing, buddy? Nordic Narwhal. Ha ha ha. Great name. What's up? Comedy Central 2K16. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Ha ha ha. The Crazed Dragon hanging out. What's up, Crazed Dragon? Welcome, welcome. It would be sweet to see you get partnered with Twitch too, Kismet. That you can start making your own custom emotes. Yes, we actually been taking custom emote requests tonight. If you have an idea for custom emote you think I should put on the stream, you let me know. Send it to me on Twitter, or you can whisper it to me on Twitch here, or just throw it in the chat. If I catch it, I will put it in my suggestions. Pretty awesome stuff. Of course, we're going to have the little red arrow. That will be one of my emotes. That'll be pretty fun. I'll probably call that Mr. Pointy or something. Mr. Pointy. Or something along that line. To do it. No, Kismet, you have to put on the pounds to get better. I'm fat and I feel great. You're doing it wrong. Ha ha ha. I've already tried that technique. It doesn't work for me. If it works for you, more power to you, bro. It does not work for me. Actually, it makes me more ill, more dizzy, harder to sleep. But hey, more power to you, man. They're your decisions in your life, right? I've already been there, done that. Such a tough road. And that was because of other medical issues I had before. But there we go. See, look, we've got that link now between Boston Airport and Mechanist. The people here at Boston Airport can now use the workbench and get food out of the workbench. Though we're going to take everything out of the workbench right now and take it with us. Because that's the way I roll. Too bad, suckers. Taking it all. Taking it all. Now let's go ahead and see where else we can get here. We can get to Norhagen Beach. And we can get to the Mechanist layer. Let's see. I think we should go... Let's get Curie over here.
May I be of assistance?
Get a little Akbar going on up in here. So do you like 21? You can do whatever you want. This was suggested by one of my followers here on Twitch. I actually fell in love with the song, bro. Look at all those shipments. Wow. Fell in love with the song. Really funny song. Especially when you're building farms. Oh, can't care anymore. See, I'm still overburdened even though I gave her as much as I could. So it was useless to give her anything. I might as well carry it all. So I'll just take it all back. Cornfield today. Alright, we're going to get it going on here. Going to the Mechanist lair. If anybody gets rowdy up in here, we're going to have to shoot them all. Super looting emote. Oh, maybe we should do the alarm. Yeah, the super looting alarm. Oh, that's a good one. I like it. Alright. Jet's super looting emote. That's right. That's a good one. Now, I've been turned down several times from Twitch, but every time they turn me down, you know what I do? I stream longer, I work harder on my videos, I add more stuff to my stream that makes me unique than everybody else, and I try to entertain you guys more and more as I can. As much as I can. We have lots and lots of fun up in here. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for hanging out all night long. We're going to be going until about 5 o'clock, so about another hour and 20 minutes of Fallout 4. So plenty of time to get some stuff going on. Met Akbar. Sounds like start going the wrong direction. Not good when you're overburdened. When you be overburdened. Hope I haven't even been here. Haven't even been here on this playthrough. There's a school bus. Get on the school bus. That's the school. I feel someone's about to do something awesome. Who could that awesome person be? Let's find out. Whoop, free loot. Who is that awesome person gonna be? Right there, suicidal teddy bear. It's like when you're shooting it out of the junk jet. Thanks so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Let's show teddy bear some love in the chat, everybody. Would you like to hear a rhyme? Go for it. Nordic, throw it in the chat. Just keep it PG-13. Otherwise, Saltpot will get you. So what do I have to do to request a song, as I'm a legendary sub or Patreon? Or is it only for legendary supporters? Noah, all you have to do is go in and put in song request, SR, so exclamation point SR, and then put the link to whatever it is you want to listen to. There you go. There you go. That's how you get it done. Go in the workbench up here. No. That was too much time. What can I say? I think they just want to jump down there with my power armor. Oh, oh, you can stand on the lip. Do you see I can stand on the lip of it? There we go.
Things are a bit crowded. A few more beds would lift everyone's spirits.
Boom, Norik! There we go, Norik. No walls. Drop the dragon hammer, crush the follow button, and become part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Kismet, I really like this content, although I've barely been here for the last slim minutes. The dedication to open creativity of the fans shines through on the stream. Well, thank you, Norwick. I do appreciate that greatly. Thank you, thank you. What up, Kismet in chat? Hey, Ghost, what's up, man? We are chilling out in the stream tonight. I've got awesome news. I'm part of the Curse Gaming Network, a union for gamers. The only one I applied for, the only one I would partner with, the only one I wanted to be partner or be part of. And it turned out awesome. Wow, I did light it up really nice in here, didn't I? I lit it up in here real nice. Using those ones, because it's very dark and dingy in here. As you can see, I've scrapped this entire area. This is the Mechanist layer, by the way. And I'm just going to grab everything they got.
So much.
Look at all these people standing around doing nothing. I could take all these guys, move them out of the Mechanist layer, and then move all of my robots here. Maybe that's what I should do, since this place doesn't get attacked. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move all my robots here to the Mechanist layer. I can't move these guys right now, though, and I'm going to show you right now. I can't show them, move them to Spectral Island, because Spectral Island's full. So I need to move all my robots here, and then I can move them over there when it's not full, and then very quickly fill up that settlement, and then move everybody back when I'm ready for that. Okay, yes. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go do it. Going up. Going up. Jets Nation, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Lots and lots of love for those hosts. So again, even though they turned me down, I'm just going to go harder and longer and do more bonus streams and more stuff and more cool animations like you see me do my Stealth Boy, my Red Arrow, and all the stuff that makes my stream unique, as well as that death counter. Hopefully I can get to TwitchCon, though I do need to update that because more members have, more people have donated through PayPal and whatnot. I'm going to get that updated probably in the morning. I don't want to take time in the middle of the stream to do it. I will take care of it and have it updated by next time. We did have some legendary support earlier from Resident Spike that I'm going to add in there. Of course, we've also had some support on Patreon. We're going to get that updated. We will get that going on. That does require me to add it all up and then put it into the thingy for it to work. If you donate directly through, if you use Gaming for Good, if you use PayPal through Gaming for Good, that does automatically update if you do it that way. If you do it elsewhere, then I have to manually update it, which I don't mind at all. Don't mind at all. Uh-oh, look out, evil car! It's just fun. It's just fun to blow up cars. It's just fun to do it. My goal is to blow up every car in the Commonwealth. Let's see if we can go around these guys. The supermarket. Now, I'm not ready to blow all these guys up yet. I'll get around to it eventually. But right now, I'm just going to go around them and go to Norhagen. And you guys can see my Norhagen build, which actually came out really good. Came out really good.
I believe a sniper has found it. The enemy has been shot.
Well, you shot my girl, now you're all going to have to die. You shot Curie, now she's going to have to kill you. Go get him, Curie. Show him who's boss. Woo! Got it before it blew up. I don't need no bats.
We may not be alone.
Just shoot him without bats.
Let's do this, metal man.
Boston Blaster got blown up. Sorry, bro. Alright, who wants to die now? You guys? This guy. Dead? Really? Not dead. Somebody else? Who? You? Bring a melee weapon to a gunfight? Not a good idea. Just saying. Who's next? You? Okay, you want to die? You're on it. Later. That turret behind you? Okay. How about you? Right in the head. Okay. Oh, come on. That was a headshot for sure. Whoa, you see him fly up in the air? Hey, you. Behind the wall over there. Come on, stick your head out for a second. Stick your head out. Come on. Nope. This guy. Watch out with that Molotov, bro. People who throw Molotovs at me, I have to come over and smack them in the face. There you go. That's what you get. Yeah! Nice job, Curie. That was cool. She jumped down on him. That's why I love the Overseer's Guardian. One shot, one kill. Who else wants to die? Where are you at? Where are you guys hiding at? If I wasn't overburdened, I'd jetpack up there and take you all out. What's up? You want to die? Alright, let's kill you. I don't need any bats. Die. Come on, that's a headshot right there. Fine. What? Totally headshot. Bunch of headshots. What are you doing? Oh, it's Curie shooting those things. What the heck? Where are you going? This is true.
Nothing. Low rib trash.
Are you interrupting me while I'm looting? You know that's the ultimate crime to interrupt me while I'm looting. I'm just saying, bro. Don't interrupt me while I'm looting. That's a settler there. Don't want to shoot my settler. Triggerman dead. Somebody got completely owned there. Piece of pile of junk. The settler's over here blowing up all the robots now. I've never once ever done this without killing everybody. One of these playthroughs I'm going to actually try to like do this without doing that. Apparently not this playthrough though. And I've been trying to just let it go, but Curie aggroed, so I was like, alright. Now I'm not going to loot all this other stuff. I'm just going to get whatever the people have. I'm already so massively overburdened anyway. Might as well I can just carry as much as I want. Now the reason why I can carry so much without my legs being broken, without me taking damage in the new survival mode, is because I have the strong back perk. And because I have the strong grip perk all the way up, it also gives me the benefit of I can move faster. I can use my action points to move. You'll see my action points kind of get burnt as I walk. That's how come I can still walk fairly decently fast while overburdened.
Huh. Whatever.
There you go. Spooky, scary skeletons going on. Jets, sorry I didn't have any viewers watching me to bring your awesome stream, but hey, it's the thought that counts. Exactly, Jets. It's exactly the thought that counts. I do appreciate all those hosts big time. Kismet, do you plan on getting all the 4 or 5 endings of Fallout? Absolutely, Roby. Every single one. Alright, that's it. Later, bro. Later, broski. Well, that guy gets totally blown up. Alright, I'm sure I shot some other people, but oh well. Oh well, we gotta get to Norhagen. I got time for this. I ain't got time for this nonsense. Alright, Norhagen, this way. Let's get it going. Three bottle caps, I'll take them. Time for the Gatling laser. Exploded. Alright, now I'm probably, since we're going to run out of time here, I'm only going to go to Norhagen here. You guys can check out my build there. And then I'm going to grab all the stuff from there, and then I'm going to go back to Spectral Island and get started here. We're going to run out of time. I would like to get at least started on it, and then we can just keep working on it on Saturday as well. Now the reason why I do that every now and again as I come to these places is what I do is I drop a bunch of stuff in there. Right? I drop like armor and weapons, whatever, and say I'm going to come back to it eventually and get it. But sometimes I never do, so this time I am. So we just got to remember which ones we have gone to so far. And right now, speaking of weight, I have 1,398 weight on me right now. I'm going to call in a vertibird so we don't have to walk all the way there. And we're going to fly on over. We're doing them playthroughs on the stream. 2 kids, exactly. I sure will, Roby. Yeah, I only play Fallout 4 now on the stream. I did my very first playthrough. I did some of it off stream. That's probably why I have so many hours versus just doing it on the stream. Those first 500 hours kind of mixed it between playing on and off stream. But now I only play on stream. Only play on stream for Fallout. This way I can record it. Like right now I'm recording in full HD. So then I can re-upload it onto my YouTube channel in full 1080 HD. You guys can see all the little details. And now we're going to my Spectacle Island and we're going to tear it down and build it up.
All systems go. We're clear for takeoff.
The game is fun, hanging out. Hey, going great.
Minigun should be loaded and ready to fire.
On the stream.
Good shooting,
Again,
sir.
if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It is right here below me here on my overseer's desk. If you put Kiz or Kismet in the chat, it will highlight in red. It will then attach itself to the top of my chat. So hopefully I don't miss your comment or question. Now, if I did miss it for any reason, you can go ahead and just throw it in there again. Again, make sure you put Kiz or Kismet on it. Though I do watch my chat pretty close. But sometimes it does go pretty fast. And I want to catch any questions or comments that you guys are making toward me. Now, if you guys are just talking amongst yourselves, go for it. Go for it. Nothing to shoot. There's nothing to shoot on the way to the Spectacle Island. You need like giant evil sea monsters that you can shoot. Them way out there. Look at that, way out there. Way out there.
Prepare for
More grapes in here. I ate all the strawberries while I was on the break. Plenty of grapes left. Wow. 2,003 ammo there. See, look at all this stuff. Stuff I just picked up. Stuff I had in the other workbenches. Gotta mod that vault suit, put it at the bottom. Now notice how I have this kind of stove right here. I have it here for a very specific reason. So that when I get off the vertibird, I can literally just get off the vertibird, walk over here and drop all this excess stuff in here without being overburdened any longer. And that's going to allow me to walk over to the rest of my settlement. So maybe I should make a vertibird landing pad. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Now, in the new survival mode, you are constantly overburdened. So you will find that I'm constantly working on staying not overburdened. See, now I took everything back from Curie. Now I don't have to empty Curie either. All right, there we go. We're good. I'm going to burn some fusion cores running back. Let's do it. I said it was in the thing, huh? Or the power armor frame is in this workbench on the Pridwin. Ah, I bet you that's what it is. Bet you it's on the workbench in the Pridwin, not this workbench. Yeah, that's where it is. Ha ha ha. I'll have to go back and find it. Oh well. Oh well, deal with it later. Kismet, maybe you can build a helipad on Spectrum. I just said that. That's why they call me Kismet. There you go. I just said that. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, as you can see, I have a mass amount of robots. Of course, your first question is why all of them red? Because I have the HUD, I have the mod for the HUD on my helmet. It is part of the vanilla base game of Fallout 4. You can go in and just mod your helmet in the Power Armor workbench. And then you can actually add a HUD, which shows all of the evil, or all of the targets that you can possibly shoot and destroy. Right, so you can see all my turrets are showing up there, all my robots, of course, are filing in there. I have quite a few of them, are all filing in there. As well as you can see, I got turrets and whatnot that I can destroy, and so on. Now, this is the Mega Sorter. If you've never seen the Mega Sorter, I'll give you the quick little Mega Sorter tour. Right this way. Now, the Mega Sorter, what it does, it actually pulls stuff directly out of the workbench. I know, how cool is that? It pulls it directly out of the workbench, and then it runs it along the Mega Sorter, which then, of course, sorts all of my stuff into separate areas, right? So it'll sort, like, all my food and water and bottles and armor and all of that stuff into a whole bunch of different containers. Then I go to those containers, and I can take stuff out of those containers. Like if I go right here, I can go ahead and take all of this stuff separately out of the container itself. So I can go in, I can grab a few things here, or I can grab all the things. Grab them all out at once. And the same thing here with ammo. This actually makes ammo for me. It makes 308 ammo. This is ammo for sale once it sorts that. Got food here, which is the food I actually want to keep. Grab all that out of there. And then this here is food for sale. And then we've also got more outfits and so forth that are part of my conveyors. That are part of my companion's armor. So I'm going to grab all that stuff out of there again, too. And for sale over here. And so on. Now, I could actually store this in the workbench. And I'm going to save first in case it crashes. I'm going to save first. Like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and try something here. I'm going to go ahead and try to store this in the workbench and see if all of this stuff just automatically, let's go ahead and make sure. Yep, tons of stuff in there. Let's just see if it all drops into the workbench. Oh, wow. It goes a lot faster now, too. Look how much faster that went than before. Remember how it took a really long time? Well, that's cool. Store that in the workbench. Oh, it stored all the stuff that was connected to it, too. At least that's well connected. And so why am I doing this? Why am I tearing this down? Well, because I'm going to build something even cooler here with the vault-tec thing that I've now unlocked. Now notice I'm using conveyor storages here at the very end to put all that in the workbench. I've also got this. Now this is going to be the test. Oh. That last one got me. Now that one was going to be the test, but apparently that last one got me, so I'm going to have to do all that again, and that's why I save. So yes, that is a huge bummer. I don't even have my cursor. There we go. Dragon! Whoop. There we go. Alright, let's reload. Oh wait, it's updating again. Update again then. I hate it when it knocks me out. That's a huge bummer. Huge bummer! Gotta go in Superman pose whenever the song comes on. One of my favorite songs of all time. I believe in the hero. Superman's my favorite. The Christopher Reeve Superman, by the way. Not this new Superman. All right. Let's try it again. Getting a lot of crashing going on today. Lots of crashing. So we are going to build the mega build here at Spectacle Island if it stops crashing. But we know that some of these work. Let's just turn right around and let's just be bold. We're going to store all of this stuff in the workbench. Run down the line, store all of this loot in the workbench. Clamped items were stored in the workbench. Cool. Get rid of some of this lettering. Now, of course, we're going to build the Mega Sorter back again. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and tear all this down. Yes. Now we know we got to watch out at the end there. So we're going to do it kind of in sections. So we're going to do that. We're going to save that. We'll store all this stuff. So whenever I go to build something else, when I go from like a basic build to a super build, I will tear everything down. I will tear it all down. Now one of the things I've found with the workbench sorter here, especially when you've got like a mega sorter like me, is whatever's sitting on top of this, when you come in here, if it loads too fast, these things will load before the actual conveyor belts load and it will drop underneath it. Which is a little frustrating when you're trying to get your stuff to sort. Again, we're going to just tear down everything that we've done. Now I'm storing it in the workbench. I'm not... That ball before it goes off the side. I'm storing it in the workbench. I am not scrapping it because who knows, I might need this stuff again. I seriously doubt it, but you never know. You never know. So we're going to store it first, and if we need to, then we can put it all back down again and scrap it eventually. The truck there. I'm going to pick up all these excess things on the ground. I know this has been driving me and some of you incredibly insane to see all this stuff just laying on the ground. And I said I was going to get around to it, and right now is when we're getting to it. All those sweet resources just laying around. So if you have that problem, you know what that's from. It's from a little bit of lag. A little bit of lag while you're coming into your location. Now hopefully when I have it in an interior location where I can't see the workbench until I actually go in there, I won't have that much problem. We will see. 'Cause I plan to make an interior, let's go say. I plan to make an interior location for the Mega Sorter.
Humanity is so resilient to cling to life despite all of this.
Alright, let's store all this stuff on the workbench.
Of that survival.
So far, so good. Now, notice I'm not taking my resources down right now. Right now also is the perfect time to store these in the workbench, though I should probably scrap those, but I'm just going to store them in the workbench because it is nighttime. And they are not around. Some of the stuff I'm not going to store in the workbench, those. Going to leave that over there. Chemistry station, store. Look at all that. Look, we cleared it all out that fast. If it doesn't crash, you can clear it out very, very quickly. Coming from. Getting very overburdened. Purified water, some
So much.
stuff going on there.
All you gotta do is offer.
Okay, now look at that. We got 12,460 wood in there. And that has crashed in the past whenever I tried to pull that out of there. Or when I tried to store it in the workbench by doing that. Got rid of my bed. Because I want my new bed. Go ahead and save so we don't have to do all that again.
Slept this late.
Try to grab all this stuff here. Alright, so we're going to give it a try. Here we go. Let's see if it's fixed. Scrap. Let's see. I have a question for Kismet or anyone else in the chat. I say I scrap something with stuff on top of it that can be scrapped, and the stuff vanishes as soon as you scrap the best thing. Do I get the materials or whatever's on top of it and is not listed? I'm usually very careful about scrapping everything separately so I don't lose any materials, but I want to know, just avoid it in the future. Yeah, I have had the same issue. By the way, if we wait for this might just happen. What I do is I always scrap from the top down, or I scrap the items like inside like a shelf first, and then I get rid of the shelf. You try to scrap the individual items. Now, I've checked it several times, and it does act like it doesn't give you the rest of those resources. So if you scrap the thing at the bottom and it scraps everything, then all of that stuff on the top you didn't get the resources for, which is a bummer, right? Which is a huge bummer. So always start from the top and work your way down. The Fallout 4 main theme, according to the game files, is the Brothers of Steel theme too. Oh, really? Wow. Which is kind of true. I mean, I was part of probably the I was part of the military there. Roby Kismet, I have a very important question. I'm a gamer at heart. I'm consistently on my PS4. I love gaming more than most things. It's what I think of before I sleep and when I wake up. Do you think it would be wise for me to go from PS4 to PC even after all the hours I put in my PS4? Is it worth it? If you enjoy it, you enjoy both PC gaming and that type of gaming, I'd go for it. I'd go for it. I mean, the reason why I do PC gaming is because I transitioned from the old consoles, the Sega Genesis, and then just went to PC gaming with my team. Because that's what I usually do for MMOs. So they don't usually have too many MMOs on console. And consoles are like 5-year-old computers. They're like computers from like 5 years ago. Which is funny because the new Xbox looked totally like an old Apple Performa. Which, the funny thing is about the Xbox is they used to use the old Mac processors. Which is pretty hilarious. Of course, they don't do that anymore, but they used to in the old days. They would get the old Macs and they would put the processor in there to be used for the same type of processor for the Xbox. So that was like 4 years behind, right? Because that's how they keep the price of it down, because it's, you know, the old technology as opposed to the newest and greatest, you know, $3,000 PC or $3,000 Mac price. All right, I don't know if we're locked or this just takes a really, really long time, but we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try and see what happens. We're gonna wait it out. Come on. I believe in you. I believe you can take it out of there and put it in the workbench. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're getting close. 4191. So close to that 4,200 followers. Haven't crashed yet. I still hear the robot going there. We'll see what happens. Sacred Sand, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Sorry for the delay right here in the gaming. For some reason, now in the latest update, whenever you scrap something or whenever you grab a large amount of things out of the workbench, they take a really long time to calculate, like you can see. But it does eventually calculate it. It just takes a really, really long time, at least a long time in my book, because I know before I could take 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 of whatever it was out fast and put it right back in fast. I don't know what's causing it to go so slow now, but I just waited out. Just wait it out. Just chill, get in the chill zone. So what's going on? The real scones ass. Well, I'm waiting for my wood to store into the workbench here so we can keep going and tear this entire thing down. In the meantime, I'm going to have some grapes out of my Epic Cup. Yes, this Epic Cup is as big as my head. There's a giant cup. My kids got me this. They saw it and they said, "Ooh, Epic Cup. I can get that for Daddy." Yep, hashtag Epic. Hey, Milky Born, I get that question, or Milky Borton, I get that question all the time, and that's why I was nice enough to put it right below the stream. You can check all that stuff out down below there, but I'm 46 years old. I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. I have been very, very successful. I met my wife early in my life, luckily. I've been married for 25 years. I have 3 children. If you want to know any of that other information, it is down below, as well as I have one of the longest running gaming teams. My team has been together for over 14 years with over 800 members over that time. And right now, I feel like I'm waiting 14 years for this to store it in the workbench. We'll see how it goes. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, but I'm glad I saved before I did this. I'm going to give this about another, say, 2 minutes. If it doesn't do it, then I'm just going to force out of the game and come back into it. Yeah, I've tried to pull it out of there. You know what else I've done? I've had my companion go and pull it out of there. That worked really good. One of my followers here on Twitch came up with that idea. Brilliant idea. Brilliant. It's only happened recently with the new, before the vault-tec, actually in the Contraptions DLC. When the Contraptions came through, then you couldn't take giant chunks of stuff out of there without it taking a really, really long time to calculate. But such is the way it goes, right? Oh, is PC getting easy to get used to playing? For sure. By the way, you can still use a controller on PC. Still use a controller if you want. I just like using the mouse and the keyboard because I have all sorts of stuff set. Plus, I use a Naga. You see here? So I can press all my MMO keys just right there from my thumb. So just like, kabam, kabam, kabam. So turn it this way. Just press that with your thumb. You're pressing all your skills. You don't have to press the keyboard. You can do it all right from the mouse. Easy mode. Easy mode. Come on. Oh, nope, there it went. Fail! Launch it again. Gotta wait for it to sync. Go back in there and wait for it to sync again. Syncing up there. I should update my little icon. My little icon there. 1,344 hours now. Check out all my games I got now. Look, Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout Tactics, Fallout New Vegas. I love this little game called Goddess. Really kind of fun little strategy game. I got this Goddess Wars, which I haven't even tried yet. Haven't even tried that. Of course, I got GTA 5. I got another game called Grim Dawn, which is a pretty fun game. Me and Way we're playing that. The Witcher, which I bought on day one. You see right there back in June of 2015. I installed it on my machine and never launched it. Never had enough time to play it. So we'll get back to playing that as well. And then, of course, Wolfenstein New Order, got that one as well. Got all of that. And, of course, Skyrim with all of the extensions. Here, the Dawnguard, Dawnguard, Dragonborn, and Hearthfire. So when that drops, I'll, of course, get the special edition version because I have all the expansions and the Skyrim. Got all that for super cheap, by the way. Super cheap. Look at all these people who play Skyrim. Tons of peeps who play Skyrim on here. Right now, waiting for some Fallout 4 to go on. Of course, I got all the thing here. I have the Season Pass. I don't even have all the achievements done yet. Not yet, but I'll get around to it. You know, I've only been playing nearly 1,500 hours, so, got to have enough time to do that stuff. Let's try it again. Let's do it. Yeah, you can stream actually from your PS4, You can totally do it from your PS4 or Xbox One or wherever. You can stream from that. If you're just looking to stream, you can do it already. But if you want to have like the ultimate control over your Steam or your stream, then of course you'd have to do something more like do it on PC. But it's really up to you. It's up to you and what you want to do. You never can tell. All right. Now, let's try this. Curie.
Hey,
Do you need something?
grab anything useful.
I can't
Let's
reach
see if that works.
Check it out.
I cannot get there.
Over here.
There's no way to get there.
Come on, Curie. Get over here. You. Damn it.
Hey,
What do you want?
see if there's anything there.
One of my duties is to serve.
There she goes. Gonna watch my game freeze. So let's see if she can pull it out of there. I don't know what it is about that particular wood and metal that causes that to happen. I don't know why it's like that. So again, we'll give this about 5 minutes or so here. Got my little spinny circle. That's a huge bummer that that doesn't work. Should be able to just go in there and pull that all out of there. Very quick and easy. I don't know what it is about that that's kind of bugged out that causes it to take so long. Yeah, I've tried to pull it out at 1,000 at a time. I've tried to get it fixed. But using your companions, look what happened.
Is now a better
Companions
time
seem to work the best. Oh, well, she wants to talk. She wants to have a little moment.
Is everything all right?
On the whole, no, it is not. I have spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far, and my self-diagnostics have come to a green conclusion. It is not lack of data or lack of collaboration which stifles my scientific progress. The inescapable truth is there has never been a great robot scientist.
Perk her up.
I'm sure your research isn't that bad.
You are polite to say this, but if something does not change, my efforts will be mere stagnation. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities. They have had a spark. This elusive inspiration is something I must possess.
Good idea.
If there's a way you can do that, you should.
In fact, I must. If I am to advance my understanding of medicine in this strange world, I must embark on a great adventure. I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
I'm willing to help, Curie.
And you save me once again. If you find someone, a brain surgeon, an artificial intelligence programmer, or someone who is an expert in matters of the head, please bring me to them.
Another day, another assignment.
Got to go talk to somebody to get something going on, but Curie, guess what? You're gonna stay like that for right now. You're gonna stay like that right now because I need to get some stuff up here. So there she goes. She got all the wood off of there. Now before I trade with her, I want to save again, of course, because now we made some progress. So there we go. So I used my companion to get it out of there, and it didn't crash. Now we tried a whole bunch of different things,
Heads up.
and the companion seemed to be the easiest way to do it.
Trade is good.
So now I'm going to try to get the wood from her. Go ahead and just transfer it all. And let's see if it crashes now. Let's see if it crashes now. Well, thank you, Lord Winter. Appreciate the kind words. Hey, at least it hasn't crashed. That could be a good sign. Yep. I find the only way to work around it is to use your companion. And sometimes this works and sometimes this doesn't, where I can get it back. And then I'm just going to leave it in the workbench. DJ1984, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Ember, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Or Dej, however you say your name. Thanks so much for hanging out in the stream. Appreciate it. We'll show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Iron Chef, your #1 Fallout stream at the moment. Thank you so much. Yes, that's all. Thank to you guys hanging out in the stream. Thanks for making me #1 yet again. I love playing me some Fallout. All right, how we doing here? And there's that crash. Only when I try to get it on me do I have the crash. And we'll wait for it to update again. We'll get it here. Stay diligent. One friend playing Fallout right now. Try it again. Can I force her to put it in the workbench? Nope. All right. We tried those. That's not fixed.
Yes?
Now we're going to try something different. Now, if you have
Are
this,
you giving me a present?
if something doesn't work, don't keep doing the same thing over and over again, by the way. So don't just keep trying the same thing over and over. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on wood, and this time go way down there. I'm just going to try to get one. Let's see what happens. Trying to get one. Look how long it took just to do one, right? So now we're going to try more than one. Let's try about 2,000. Boom. We can do it one at a time. Be here for like an hour and a half. Maybe I should take the wood from out of here and take the wood and go put it somewhere else. That might be an idea. Huh. Yeah. Go take it at Boston Airport. Take the wood and the steel and take it to Boston Airport and drop it over there, which I'm never going to mess with it over there. That's what I'm thinking. Because I always need the wood and the steel. Yeah, I don't think it's Steam in this case. This is the game doing this. This is not Steam. This is something that happened in the Contraptions Workshop. I don't know what's causing this bug. I don't know what's causing this bug, but whatever it is, I wish they would fix it. Dee, waiting around. This is exciting gameplay we're doing now, huh? We got the exciting gameplay going on up in here. Up here in the Kismet channel. Come on. Crash or don't crash. Wait for the program to respond. Come on. Yeah. Bah. Oh, well then we'll give it a minute here for my audio to be fixed. Didn't have to update much that time. Didn't do much. Let's get in there and give it another try. Yep, that would be a spoiler, Curazone. I'm going to purge that from the chat. But I've played over 1,340 hours, and I already know the answer to that question. Eventually. Eventually. Okay. Now.
Hey. What do you want?
Let's go ahead and trade.
Trade
Again.
is good.
Let's try 1,000. Try under 1,000. 999. Go. Let's try 999. Now we know one works. We know we could get one. That works, but for some reason, there's a certain amount that if you do too much, it will freeze your game. So I think that's what I'm going to do. If I can get this working here, I'm going to try to get it all off of Curie, and then get it on me, and then take it over and then drop it in the workbench at Boston Airport. So I never have to mess with this again. That would be awesome. Are you with me? Come on, be with me. Curie, give me that stuff. I might have to do this off stream. Might leave it on Curie and then spend some time just getting it off of there and then moving it to another location. Yeah, I did the same thing, Darwich. You show up there and they're all like, hey, who's that? And you're like, hey, everybody, how's all you synth guys doing? Doing good? Okay, cool. Blam, 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 blam. And you start just blasting them out of nowhere. Yeah. That's the advantage of being allied with everybody. Is you can just show up and they're all fighting each other and you don't have to worry about it. I've literally taken 20, 30,000 items out of the bank before. I've taken a lot of items out before. More than this, more than 12,000. I've taken the entire workbench out before. And I had a lot of stuff in there. A lot of stuff. But sometimes you just wait it out. It will happen. I don't know. This looks like a crash to me, but... That's a huge bummer. Huge bummer. That's 12,000 wood in there. Not gonna wait for it. Do that off stream. Yep. I don't know if it's just the wood component or other components that are more than 1,000. I haven't seen that in other components. But in this, in the wood here, it seems like it's totally broke. It totally broke when it comes to large quantities of stuff. Well, let's just check that while we're at it since we're crashing so much. Let's go ahead and check the workbench and see if we have anything else in there that's like thousands. Like right here, this 38 ammo. Comes out like that. See that? There's 2,000 right there. What else do we have massive amounts of? $638 asbestos. So I took it out of there. I had my companion pull it out of there, and then I took it and I put it in that container. I should have put it back in the workbench. Fertilizer, 2,000. Let's take all of it. Takes it out instantly. There's something weird with the wood that's causing it to do that. I mean, I've taken out that much of before. I've taken out 20,000 of resources before. So it works fine there. Maybe it's just base component that's causing that problem. Anything else has that much right here? Pre-war money. Nope. Came right out. I just dropped it all right back in again too. There's 1,200 wood right there. Let's try to do the wood. Came right out of there. They went right back in. Something to do with this specific wood here that's causing it to have a problem. I think if I just let it run for a long period of time, it might just work. Let's try 100.
Hey.
Do you need something from me? Trade
Still
is
got some
good.
time though. Still got about 20 minutes. We're going to try 100 this time. We know one works. I mean, what is the threshold in which it stops working? That's the question. $99. Try 99. I'm gonna have to do 99 124 times. Or no, 124 times. Yep. Noah is DJ in the stream. Again, I took 8,000 out of there last time, and I just waited it out until eventually it let me have it. So I'll probably do that off stream here. I'll give it one more shot here for 99 and see if it goes. I noticed that if I click and then click again on the actual game, that's when it says, hey, you're froze, and then wants to quit the game. But if I don't do anything, if I just let it run, eventually it'll let me take it out of there. And I will then eventually take it over to Boston Airport and drop it off in there. And then I never have to worry about it again. I'll just leave it in there forever. Leaves it in there forever. And then I'll have access to all that wood, which is what I want. Yep, that usually happens, Doors Gaming. Yeah, sometimes they freeze just from doing that. But we were able to do one, so we know one works. It just took a really long time. It took a good 20, 30 seconds. So 30 seconds times 99, right? That's a lot of seconds. Listen to some good tunes while we're waiting, though. Waiting to listening to some tunes. Great version. Exciting gameplay happening right now in Fallout 4. Got a bit of a bug where it won't let me take the wood out of here. Trying to wait it out. Yeah, it's an incredibly great song. If you haven't listened to the Jonathan Antone version, you should definitely check it out. Still going. Up! It worked! It worked, but it took a really, really, really long time. So we just multiply that out times however long we want to wait for it. We should be fine. But I'm not waiting for it. Good enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it in the workbench. Once it's in the workbench, it's fine. Alright, we're going to save that. I'm not going to torture you guys anymore. I thought we would test it to see if it's been fixed. Still has a problem. Let's tear down some stuff here. Kismet, tear down those walls. Let's do it. Hallelujah. Now, of course, I don't want to tear down my defenses, so it's going to take all my doors down, close all my walls down there. Now that worked. Got in the workbench that time. Tearing it down. We're gonna build something even more awesome. Well, let's go to it. I get this whole thing tore down in the next 15 minutes. I remember to get rid of my power armor.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
This is true, Paladin. Very true, my bro.
Careful. If the shielding on the reactor block isn't parfait, it can be hazardous to your health.
Boom. So what we're doing is we're tearing down all the stuff here at Spectacle Island to prepare for our mega build. We've got a bunch of resources now. We've got plenty of whole sorts of stuff that we need, though we'll probably have to get more because such is the way of mega building. But we're tearing everything down. We're storing it all on the workbench. And I mean everything. Door out. Probably put one of these back down. Like this one here. So I can drop this all on the workbench. So I don't have to carry it all around. I got a whole bunch of heavy combat armor there. Nice. This poor workbench is being absolutely bombarded with stuff. Bombarded with tons and tons of stuff. Ugh, I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to hit it just one too many times. Now I got to scroll all the way to the bottom of this list. How about making a load of, say, wood while fences and storing them, then to where you go. Nope, nope. Song gives me goosebumps. It's so good. It is totally good. Totally good. Z. I already have chest. Arm, left, combat. That's the one. That's what I'm looking for. Let's get rid of everything but my stem packs. Let's keep going. All this sweet stuff we built, tearing it down. A lot of fun building it though. just like Legos, build it up, tear it back down again. Build something else. Get over there. Remember when we had to move the whole entire building because it wasn't quite lined up? That was a lot of fun. We learned a lot of good stuff doing that. Taking all the doors, beds, workstations. Now, while I'm here, let's get moving.
Time to hit the road.
All right, now where am I going to send Curie to? I'm going to send her here to Spectacle Island. Now, before these guys run off, I'm going to say, let's get
Time
moving.
to hit the road.
And I'm going to talk to all of them. Now, as I'm talking to all of them, I'm going to, of course, send all of my other robots to the Mechanist lair.
Time to hit the road.
Again, keep doing that over and over again. I can send as many robots over there as I want because I'm taking them as companions as opposed to taking or just trying to move them over there. Again, Mechanist lair. And this is going to take a minute.
Time to hit the road.
This is going to take a minute.
Time to hit the road. Mm-hmm. Time to hit the road.
Now, if you notice I got them set to beep, that's because they're done with their dialogue the fastest when they just beep. So you can very quickly get through their dialogue. And then when I get the new one, the other one says, where do you want the other one to go? I'm like, well, I want him to go to the Mechanist lair.
Time to hit
So I just keep doing it over and over again. And I go to the next person instead of just trying to dismiss the person I already have, just go to the next person and automatically dismisses your previous one. Saves you lots of time when you're doing a lot of this stuff. Obviously, I have a lot of robots here. So it would take me a really long time if I had to dismiss them one at a time individually.
Time to hit the road.
So you can see this is going to make me go a lot faster. I'm going to try to speed up a little bit more. You guys get the idea of what I'm doing.
Time to hit the road. Time to hit the road. Time to hit the road.
I feel like deja vu, like he's already said that before.
Time to hit the road.
I don't know if I got these guys or not. I'm going to send them over there anyway.
Time to hit the road.
There's Paul's robot. Off to the Mechanist.
Time to hit the road. Mm-hmm. Time to hit the road.
JD's one there.
Mm-hmm.
And JD's over there.
Time to hit the road.
Obviously, this takes a lot of work. It took me a lot of work to get them here, and it takes me a lot of work to send them away from here. But we'll work on all of that later. Send them off to the Mechanist lair. All standing in the corner over there now. All right.
Time to hit the road.
All right, I'm going to send my delivery bots over there. Action 2.0.
Time to hit the road.
This is like totally appropriate music for doing this.
This unit is ready.
Didn't kill her, 71. I don't know why your robot is all messed up. I don't know why, but I will fix it eventually.
Time to hit the road.
This unit is ready to serve.
Super size my peanuts. Off to the mechanist layer.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
Understood.
And off to the mechanist layer. Alright, now let's go get some of these other companions hanging out down here. Oh, look at this stuff laying on the ground.
What's that for?
Whole bunch of stuff just laying on the ground. Come here, Piper.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Your emotions appear to be an anomaly in your program.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Perhaps you should have them purged.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Sister Wolf, look at your robot. Sending your robot off to the mechanist lair. Who's this guy? This guy's one of my settlers.
Easy living. This ain't.
Could be worse, bro. Could be very much worse.
Time to hit the road.
Okay, I'm gonna send Piper to Boston Airport.
Time to hit the road. Mm-hmm.
My back hurts. My feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Time to hit the road.
Alright, I'm going to sleep for about an hour, which should make some of my robots vanish. Actually, let's sleep for 8 hours. Should make some of them vanish. This way, they'll go off to where they should go. And then I should have only the people left that I still need to move. See how it goes. Coastal Cottage under attack. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Remember, we're out here representing the Brother. Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Let's do it, bro.
Ready.
Roger that.
Alright, Misfit Jim, he is going to the Mechanist lair. Alright, now how many people do I got left? 14. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the rest of them here. How we doing? Whoa, we ran out of time. Ran out of time. So let's go ahead and see if we can find the rest of everybody here.
Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important
right
as
up
the
here.
Brotherhood?
Already sent him off, I thought. Sent him off, I thought. Oh yeah, we got what's-her-face here.
Haven't you already interfered enough? Go away.
Apparently I can't get rid of her.
Need something?
Settler.
What do you need?
Settler.
What's going on?
14. That seems like I should have more peeps right here. Got one for oh, here's a couple.
Time to hit the road.
Paladin Dance. Send him to Boston Airport with Piper.
Careful. Some of these bots pack a real punch.
Hope I hear Nick.
Time to hit the road.
And then we're going to send Innervate to Mechanist Slayer. Find Nick.
Parts from robots don't usually fit synths. Trust me, I've tried.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Bad Rhino going to Mechanist Slayer. Okay, now another little trick that I use quite often, which you guys, some of you have already seen on the stream, is I found that if you go in and you make like a chair, like so, and you sit there for about an hour. Oh, there's some robots. You sit there for about an hour, everybody goes and appears, like so, in front of the bell. Then you hit the bell real quick so they don't walk off. And then you, of course, talk to them. Mulebot.
Time to hit the road.
Alright, Nick Valentine, Boston Airport, bro. And then Aang here. Let's
Time
get
to
moving.
hit the road.
Then Mulebot to the Mechanist Slayer.
Need something?
This unit is ready to...
What do you need?
What do you
The
need?
rest of my peeps. I think that's it. I think that's it. I got 10 left. I think I've already signed 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 more. Which are these 2, which I've already assigned. That should be enough. Go ahead and tell Aang. Talk.
I no longer...
Go and dismiss him also to the Mechanist Slayer. Let's save all of that. And now, in theory, down to 9. Okay. Alright, well, we'll leave that there for right now. Let's tear down some more stuff. We are going to tear all this down. Tearing all of it down. Why am I tearing it down? Because I'm going to build a gigantic vault here. The second I get done doing all of this. Second I get done tearing it all down, and then we'll do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Let's try to just... Oh, we can just get rid of the whole thing. Look at that. Ah, that's nice. Get rid of the whole thing and takes all the mute fruit out of there. That's super awesome. Super awesome. I don't think I've ever tried that. I've not tried it, but now I know. These beds I should just scrap. I'm gonna build them way cooler beds than that. Should have left that. Oh well. Just as fun tearing it down as building it up. Again, I should probably be scrapping all of this. I seriously doubt I'm going to use it again, but I can always come back later and just put it back down on the ground. Take it out that way. Scrap it all. Right now, we just want to do a tear down as quickly as possible. Alright, got that torn down. Kismet, what happened to the Marine combat armor? I put it in the workbench. Put it in the workbench. I'll get around to it. Hey, Groove tonight. Hey, Von Rumfer. Thanks for hanging out. We are tearing down our mega build here at Spectacle Island in preparation for our mega vault build. So we're just taking some time here. I'm running over on my stream right now. But we will just keep going. I want to try to at least get this done before I log out here. I'll start with a nice clean slate next time. Should only take a few more minutes, hopefully, if I don't crash. Actually, I can actually sense the settlement going faster. The more of that I take out, the actual faster the settlement goes. Which is kind of funny. Kind of funny. Put a lot of work in making this work, too. A lot of time building that. But such is the way it goes, you know. You can't cling on to forever. You got to move on. One of the things, while we're tearing this down, one of the things I was told very early on in my artistic career is to move on from whatever you've done before. You've got to get rid of your artwork. You got to sell it or get rid of it. Maybe keep one or two things that you like the most. But other than that, you want to get rid of your artwork, sell it, or move on from it, throw it away, give it away to your family and friends or whatever, so you can move on and be a better artist. And that has worked pretty well for me. Worked pretty well. I usually try to, I don't save all my old artwork. I don't save all of that stuff. I just keep moving on. Same thing here with building. You want to move on eventually. Move on from whatever you had built before to the next thing. To the next awesome thing that you're going to build. Tearing down all my defenses now too, so if I do get attacked, we're going to be in some trouble. Unless I got a little round in there just for a bit of fun. There's a lot of resources I'm storing in the workbench right here. This is a crazy ton of resources. I could be scrapping it. Again, I could be scrapping all of this. And if I need it that bad, I'll come back and take care of it. But for now, we just want to tear it all down. Tearing it down, tearing it down. Sounds good to Mara Dave. I saw your whisper. Check it out here in just a second. Thanks for being prepped and ready. Keep going. Tearing it down. Little curved support there. Pretty good teardown if I do say so myself. Still got to run that power. Dude's floating. Just even store the bell and everything. Down here, and notice our size has gone way down as well. That means we're not burning up all of our size on this extra stuff. I think that's it. I think we've restored the bulk of our area back to base Spectral Island, and we stored all that stuff in the workbench. Still got a power run over here, which is good. Yep, I think that's it. That's it. Wait, there's something way out there. There's something way out there. Ah, another build. Oh, there's a couple more builds over here too. From before. Robot workbench. Couches. Stairwells. Water. That means we have 2 of these somewhere. Ramen skull just laying around. Coffee cup over there. That's weird. Look at this coffee cup in the middle of nowhere. Well, that is quite odd. Somewhere there's more water. 3 water. Somewhere. Somewhere. Oop, right here is something. A floating platform. More of these test tube things that fell through the floor, which are everywhere. Problem with the workshop sorter is it does that, kind of dropping stuff through the floor. And then also through the bottom of it if the floor hasn't spawned yet. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. There's that water pump. Throw that in the workbench. Alright, so we'll restore the power to our beacon here though before we go. Go ahead and get these out. Now I only stored these. Again, I just stored them. I got 7 of them still in there. So that I didn't waste that resource. Run that up to here. Pick this up. Walk as far as this way as we can. Bob the Builder. Noah. My kids used to love this show. Try that. So close. So close, but not quite close enough. Go ahead and put this on the side of here. Try it from there. Bam. Okay. Oh, there's more stuff in there. I forgot about all that stuff. Scrap that. Awesome. Save it. Good. Good, good, good. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there while we finished up that teardown. As you can see, we tore down the entire mega build here at Spectacle Island. All of the stuff that we had going here. And eventually what I want to do is go ahead and keep this going. So this is like a provisioner. What? Who's he going to? Get him back over this way. I have multiple provisioners. Oh, one from here to Norhagen Beach, and then this other guy's going somewhere. Let's get this guy off of as a provisioner. Let's go ahead and now this is how you get your provisioners to stop being a provisioner. You just take them.
Got it.
While they're at your settlement, and they'll switch. Boom. Notice he switched. Now he is an actual person. And then we can see which was his supply line. His supply line was from here to Norhagen. So his supply line is no longer linked. So now he doesn't go between there, which is good, because we don't want that to go there. We want him just to be one of the settlers. So that's good. Now we have 10. Let's go ahead and make it down here by where he's at. We have 10 settlers, and we need to find out who they all are. I'm going to do that while I get some stuff going on here. There's a good song. Hey Miles, thanks for hanging out. Where you can get a lot of hub flower. Sanctuary area, I would say. I won't tell you exactly. Me thinks Kismet is dizzy. Totally. Totally dizzy. Glad to get more content, Kismet. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, great song. Great song. Okay. Darwillion, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out in the stream.
What do you need?
I appreciate it. Okay. So we're going to try to finish up here. Dude's walking over here. Oh, I'm prepping some stuff. That's what I was doing. Prepping.
What's going on?
Oh.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place
All right,
is
we'll
nothing
get that
but
going.
trouble.
Hit that bell. Now I've got my normal 6 guys here.
Need something?
What do you need?
Settler. So here's the new guy. Oh, wait, he turned back to Settler. His name is Settler again.
What's going on?
Need something?
Weird.
What do you need?
That guy turned back to Settler.
What's going on?
Need something?
What's going on?
That guy was my guy walking along. Weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
What do you need?
9.
What's going on?
Where's number 10? Where's number 10? Count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Need something?
Yeah, I need something. I need to know who number 10 is. Stealth boy just laying around on the ground. Number 10, where you at, bro?
Need something?
Yeah, I don't know who number 10 is. Don't know who number 10 is, but we've got, I see 9 of them right there. It's interesting that guy changed back from settler to provisioner. I mean, from provisioner to settler.
Hope you ain't here for
You
me.
ain't here for
I wonder
me.
if I could get my other guys to do that. Let's try it. Let me get my other guy to change back. Put him on third.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Okay.
Maybe his name was still Settler when I reassigned him. I don't know. I don't know, but chill out there, guys, because I got stuff to do. Let's go up here. I wish I could send that other robot away. I just realized that I can't send her away either. So I guess I could shoot her. Get rid of her. There you go. There you go. Go ahead and save that. And let's go see who we can raid here. I'm going to go ahead and pause that for now. I'm going to say some thanks to some peeps. Let's get that going on in here. Let's do it. Boom. All right. Thank you very much to my legendary supporters. Of course, Resident Spike for that legendary support tonight. Also, Misfit Jim. Action 2.0. Now, to become a legendary supporter, if you donate $100 to the stream or more, supersize my peanuts, Kidney Killer 71, and of course the awesome Anglub, one of my longest running members, and JS Cags. Thank you so much for that legendary support. If you do legendary support, you do get your name here at the end of the stream. Also, if you're a legendary Patreon supporter like Noah and Grandpa plays here. Also, we've got Wink, Ira, Mike, Daggereth, Tellus, the Doc Croc, Big Weens, Nushki, and also my latest one, which is going to be in the new video next time. But thank you so much. You can support the stream by becoming a Patreon and getting the Patreon rewards at patreon.com/Kismet. You can totally do that, or you can donate via PayPal, via Gaming for Good, or direct. So big thanks to everybody. Of course, you can also just be a mysterious stranger. You don't have to donate at all. You can hang out in the stream and just lurk along. We are very lurker friendly in here. Feel free to come in and hang out anytime you like. And I'd like to say thanks to the best mods on Twitch, Sister Wolf Meridave, and also Paul. Thank you so much for that mod support. They are awesome. Awesome. Now my schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Time. I do bonus streams, so be watching my Twitter for that. If you're looking for my Twitter, it's just at KismetBP. Kismet, B like Bravo, P like Papa. And you can find all that kind of cool stuff on my YouTube as well. Same thing. And also Facebook. All of that social media stuff is down below the stream as well. Boom. Somebody did a donation. Switch back. Fabian from Death donated $2. Let's just make donation 20 because awesome. Not as awesome as Kismet. Well, thank you so much. He waited right to the end of the stream to do that. Awesome, man. Let's just enjoy it before we go and raid somebody. Little Tom Jones going here for the end of the stream. Now make sure to hang out, everybody. We're going to go ahead and raid somebody. We're going to show them some love. We're going to make their evening, hopefully. It's going to be all thanks to you guys. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in this person's chat. We're simply going to say Kismet bomb or Kismet raid. Hopefully make their evening. We'll see how it goes. Let me go ahead and get that set up while we're listening to this song. Let's do it. Let's do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Another few seconds here, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and raid. Oh. All right, so just hang out the stream here. We're going to wait for the end of this song. Thank you so much again for that donation. Ready, a miss. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. All right, it's time to pay it forward to some other streamer. Boom, this is the person we're going to raid right now. What we're going to do is we're all going to go in there together. We're going to say Kismet raid in the chat. You don't have to follow if you don't want to. It's really up to you. Hopefully you do, though. Show them some love, at least in the chat, and say, hey, Kismet raid. Hopefully it makes this entire night. We're going to listen in and see what happens. All right? You ready? Let's go to it, everybody. Oh, he's got a subscribe button, and he's got less followers than me. What's up with that? How did he get a subscribe button and I did not? Huh? Well, that's okay. We're still going to go in there. We're going to show him some love. Let's go get him right now, everybody. Here's the link in the chat. Just go ahead and follow that link, and we're going to go show him some love right now. And I'm going to go ahead and put Kismet raid in there. And we'll listen in. Go, go, go. Get them, everybody.
Like, go back to the college.
We're also going to give them the big host, too, right now.
For, like, bowling twice a week for, like,
Let's
2 hours. For, like, the whole semester.
Boom.
Counting your shoe rental and all that. Like, it was super cheap. But it was like a...
There we go. Burning up that chat.
Or something horrible, so...
Burn up that chat, everybody. Burn it up.
Red alert.
Kismet Ring of Destiny, thank you for the host and raid.
Showing that love.
Welcome, everybody. We were just talking about some bowling and some pool.
He didn't have how many people I just hosted him for. I just hosted him for a ton of people.
You Kismet Ring of Destiny yourself. Mr. Chaos,